Welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and this is the third video on this channel. This channel is related to technical analysis for cryptocurrency and stocks. So, on this third video, I would like to mm, cover logarithmic regression for Bitcoin from 2011 to till 2023 January, that is till now, and show the logarithmic regression from a new perspective. We had discussed logarithmic regression in the second video, and that perspective was kind of the price was loosely fitted to Bitcoin's price action. Whereas in this video, you can see that these red bands and the green bands are well fitted to the price action of Bitcoin since 2011. And I want to show you how that logarithmic regression differed from the bands differed from this video and in the last video. So in the last video, you can see that these red bands did not coincide with the peaks of the last market cycles uh, bull market, and even the undervaluation did not quite or the crashes did not quite make it to the undervaluation green logarithmic regression bands. And this particular perspective of logarithmic regression for Bitcoin may be more useful in the future, because as the Bitcoin matures, and as we know that logarithmic regression gives us exponential gains in the initial days of an asset, and as the asset matures, the gains kind of flatten out, but that also gives us less volatility in the asset. That so it's like a like a trade-off between volatility and exponential gains. So coming back to the logarithmic regression, which is well fitted to this price action of Bitcoin in the last four market cycles that Bitcoin had ever since it was kind of launched. And you can see that there were 1, 2, 3, and 4 major peaks, and four undervaluation visits to the undervaluation territory, if you consider this area as undervaluation that we visited since October or September of 2022. So just wanted to show how this logarithmic regression approach, which is well fitted to the price action of Bitcoin, would help an investor in determining if it's a good time to buy or sell Bitcoin. So as we can see that based on the prior markets, Bitcoin has spent uh, only a month or two. So this is the weekly chart. So from May of 2011 to August, so July, so about June and July, so 2 months, and again in November of 2013 to January of 2014, so about 2 months in this cycle, and in the second cycle, in the third cycle from November of 2017 till January of 2018, so again 2 months that Bitcoin has spent in this overvalued territory. But in the last cycle, Bitcoin did something different. So essentially from December of 2020 till April or May of 2022, Bitcoin made two visits, was in the market in the overvaluation territory on the logarithmic regression bands for about 15 months or 17 months, sorry, 17 months, and that has kind of changed how Bitcoin behaves in the overvaluation territory based on what happened in the last market cycle. But what we can also see that after Bitcoin breaks down from the overvaluation regression band, it often visits the fair values, the line in the in white, and also after again getting rejected by the fair value, it goes into the undervaluation territory and spend some time, almost in this first cycle almost a year, in the second cycle about 2 years, in the third cycle it was kind of different. But essentially, if you ignore uh, the rally in 2019, it spent considerable amount of time in the undervaluation territory or near fair valuation territory for again almost 2 years. So that's how Bitcoin had behaved in alter in the undervaluation territory ever since it was tracked. But I would like to also show you that in this current market cycle, since October of 2022, Bitcoin has spent has been in the undervaluation territory, and I would like to just show the prices which are currently corresponding to the logarithmic regression band. So the top of the overvaluation regression band is at 96,000, and Bitcoin's current price is at about 20,700. So we are ways off from almost uh, it's almost five times of the current market price. The midpoint of the overvaluation territory on the logarithmic regression band is at 69,000, and that is actually fairly close to the all-time high that Bitcoin had in the last market cycle. The the low end of the uh, overvaluation logarithmic regression band is at 50K, almost $49,600. The fair value, which is in the white line of of Bitcoin based on log regression again, is at 27,500. So we are about 7,000 away from the fair value. So one can say we are undervalued based on that itself. The undervaluation band starts from $21,214 and end at $11,500. So that is the undervaluation territory as of now for Bitcoin, and the midpoint is at 16,183. And so that is how these prices are at this point in time. But as this is like an uh, increasing function of logarithmic regression, so these this price may change as we go into 2023, and they will move to up. So this is the logarithmic regression view of Bitcoin. And another thing that I would like to share quickly is what we discussed in our first video was related to the simple moving average, the 200-day simple moving average for Bitcoin. And I wanted to show you because something interesting happened since we recorded the first video on this channel, is that you can see that ever since uh, Bitcoin visited its all-time high, and the price kind of crashed after the end of the bull run. Ever since in December of 2021 till till January of 2023, this line in blue is the 200-day moving average, which is the average of Bitcoin's price for the last 200 days that it trades. That is 200 days in calendar year, because Bitcoin trades every single day of every single week. So this line was essentially a resistance from December of 2021 till January 14th of 2023. So, but something interesting happened in this month. Bitcoin had a rally from 16,500 and 16,500 to it's now trading at say 20,700, but at a point it almost reached at 21,140. So this rally has for the first time since Bitcoin ha- had its bull market in 2021, uh, for the first time this line has been broken. The resistance in the bear market, which is the 200-day moving average, has been broken. So that is uh, slightly good news for the Bitcoin investors. And we can see that ever in the last cycle, when Bitcoin kind of broke this 200-day moving average, we witnessed a bull run. But at that time the macro conditions were different, and it also coincided with halving of Bitcoin. So there, there there might be other factors that led to the bull run, but certainly it is uh, a good uh, news for the Bitcoin holders. And we can also see in 2019, when the price kind of broke this resistance and rallied against this resistance. Bitcoin visited, had almost a 4x or 3.5x in a short time. So it's in April 2019, Bitcoin broke this resistance, and it from 4,000 to almost 13,500. So four and a half x move Bitcoin made in almost 2.5 months. So that's something that is interesting based on this indicator. So thank you for watching our third video on this channel, and I would like to uh, make more of these content from a technical perspective, and also cover other crypto assets such as Ethereum and other top layer ones in crypto assets. So stay tuned for that, and if you like our content, please do subscribe to Crypto Weekly's channel, or you can find this content using the search bar on YouTube and entering the word Crypto Weeklies. Also, one thing that I would like to share before we leave is the content on this channel is just for informational perspective and not financial advice of any sort. So please make your financial decision using your own discretion. And also, thank you so much today for joining us, and hope you have very nice weekend. And bye bye. See you later.